What's up, my friend? Welcome back to another video. And today I just wanted to do an updated Musio video. So I've done a couple videos on Musio before going over the core functionality and actually taking a look inside the DAW. But I just want to give you a quick update on the pricing and what you can expect when you're thinking about investing in a certain plan for Musio. So before we get started, let me quickly just recap what Musio actually is. So you're probably familiar with Cinesamples if you've been composing with virtual instruments for any length of time. And Musio is basically their follow-up to the Cinesamples company. So Musio, you can think of it as a subscription product, or they also have a perpetual license deal as well, where you can get every single Cinesamples library included inside of Musio, and you can download them one patch at a time. So you don't need to download the entire library. You can just download the patches and sounds you want. Plus, they're creating new libraries exclusively for Musio. So Cinesamples has focused a long time on the contact libraries, the side of things, but at a certain point, a couple years ago, they decided to create their own player, and it's a lot easier to script for that player for them, and they have full control over everything, of course. So here you can see that these are all the different libraries that are currently included in Musio, and they're continuing to update with more and more libraries. A lot of these are Cinesamples libraries that already exist, but some of these other ones, like for example, I think Collision Impact Designer is Musio only. Let me see what else here. Soundscapes, I think. And yeah, some of these other ones are only for Musio. So you're probably wondering, if I get all of this stuff in my Musio plan, what's actually included? How much does it actually cost, right? So let's take a look at the pricing options here. So as usual, you have the monthly plan, which is basically $10 a month. You have the annual plan, which is $99 a year. So basically you get 2 months free. Or you could purchase the perpetual license, which was heavily requested. People obviously want to buy something and own it once. A lot of people do. So you can get that for $400, right? Basically the equivalent of 4 years of the annual plan. The great thing is though, sometimes they run sales on the perpetual license. And I think in the most recent sale, the amount went down to $299. But if you don't want to wait, you just want to get the stuff up and running really quickly, then $400 is what you'll invest in the perpetual license. You pay once and you use those instruments forever. Now, the one distinction I want to quickly make here is that for the perpetual license, Musio 1, they are currently still developing new libraries, right? But the difference is that if you subscribe to the monthly or the annual plan, when they add these new libraries they're creating into the Musio player, you can immediately download and use those instruments if you're using the monthly or annual plan. However, if you purchase the perpetual Musio 1 license, then everything that's included in Musio 1 you will receive, which are all of these different libraries. However, the new ones that they add in after that, you'll still be able to see them in Musio, but you won't be able to download them unless you upgrade to Musio 2, which will be coming in the future. So that's basically what I understand after talking with Steve from the Musio team. Basically, the libraries you currently have in Musio 1 and are still currently being developed for Musio 1, you will have forever, right? But if they put in new libraries that are not included in this list in the future, then I think you'll still be able to see them in Musio, but you won't be able to actually use them unless you upgrade to Musio 2, which I would assume there is some cross-grade pricing to, there, and hopefully it's in a fair rate, obviously. But I think either way, if you're just getting into composing, then it would make sense to start with a monthly plan similar to East West Composer Cloud. So you can kind of like dip your toes in the water. You can get started for 30 days, get a free trial, and just see how, the workflow is for you, if you enjoy the Musio libraries, if the sound resonates with you. And if you like that, you like Musio and you want to upgrade to a better deal, then the annual plan would make sense, right? You get 2 months free, you get all the same stuff, but you're basically saving on 2 months, so you can save 27%. Or if you just want a one-time payment, everything up front, then Musio 1 is probably the way to go. But again, the only downside is just that once they develop libraries that are not included in Musio 1, then you would have to upgrade to Musio 2, Musio 3 in the future in order to get those libraries as well. So hopefully that kind of makes sense. I just wanted to record a quick pricing update here, but so far it looks like these are the standard prices. $10 a month, $100 a year, or $400 lifetime. And that is basically it. So if you haven't checked out the other videos regarding Musio, like how I personally used it. I did a couple of videos on the platform, so you can check those out as well. But if you do want to try out Musio for yourself, then you can use the link down below in the description to check it out. And if you do use that link, then you do support me in a small way, which is greatly appreciated. It doesn't cost you anything extra, and there's no obligation to do so. But if you enjoy the content, you enjoy these videos, then it's definitely helpful and it's greatly appreciated. So thank you so much for watching. Do let me know if you have any questions about Musio, though. I haven't used it too much in my day-to-day projects, but I do use it when I have like some instruments that I really want, but I don't have them in my regular contact libraries. I can just go into Musio, download that one sound, and then just get up and running with it, which is super cool. So yeah, hopefully that kind of makes sense. I'll catch you in the next video, and I'll see you very soon. Take care.